Hello, welcome and happy Easter to all you lords and ladies of fate. You've once again found yourselves in the only Twitch tabletop RPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the stories being told on your screens. In order to do so, you must spend fate chips. These are loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even just engaging with us in chat. Use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in a custom item, or to make players say silly things. You can even force the adventurers into random encounters. Also, I'm a very handsome man. Tonight, we are playing Tomb of Annihilation, an adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Joining me tonight, we have our amazing cast featuring Jeff playing Kenneth Noisewater, the Halfling Monk. Next, we have a Lonely Fans playing Dark Theron, the Fire Genasi Sorcerer.
I am definitely not Darkar.
Also here tonight, we have myself playing Jacob Bruce, the Human Ranger Artificer. And next, we have Felix playing Scrad, the Human Barbarian.
Yeah.
Lastly, we have Keyblader playing Xavier Thatch, the Human Rogue.
Hello, everybody.
And then to mitigate the will of the fates this evening, we have our very own DM Dave. No, not that one.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chult. It has been less than a day that you've been in Chult, and yet it has been quite eventful. You have acquired dinosaurs. You've been fawned over by acolytes of the goddess of vanity. You've fought off an incursion of the undead in the Port Nyanzaru and learned about the sorry state of the town's defenses from a guard. Now, sitting down at the Thundering Lizard and looking over the guides available to take you deep into the jungle, something else eventful is happening. A group of masked men have kicked open the tavern door, looking for someone. And it's a fair guess that that someone has just sat down at your table, trying to blend in and begging you not to give him up. What do you do?
I quickly ask him how much money he has and ask for a hug.
Make a persuasion check.
Boop, 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 boop. The hug is the important part
Here, 15. Okay. He gives you quite no, not tentatively. He very quickly gives you a hug and whispers in your ear, 49 gold pieces.
Well, yeah, that's good cause for silence, I would say.
You feel, actually, let's see.
I feel good.
No,
I feel real good.
I knew that you would.
He releases from the embrace and just sort of skulks down into the into the chair a little bit. You notice that your coin purse feels heavier.
I whisper gently in his ear.
What did you do?
I gave you the 49 gold.
No, not that, dummy. What did you do wrong? Why are you hiding?
I didn't do nothing wrong. Look, you think those are the good guys?
And he gestures over his shoulder to the group. Were four large masked men who entered, and they've split up into two pairs, and they're going table to table through the establishment.
Oh.
He says,
when have the masked guys searching for somebody ever been the good guys?
Batman.
Batman. Lone Ranger.
Can I cast a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh, this might not work. All right, we'll do it anyway. I cast minor illusion, and I create an image of the guy heading at our table at the outside the front door. Wait, is it a full door or is it like a saloon door? 30 feet range area, 30 feet for 5 feet.
Yeah, okay. You can, and he's a little fella. He looks to be a halfling. So I think he fits in that 5-foot cube. Can it make a noise?
I can create a sound or an image of an object.
Okay, so you're going with image.
I don't know that they actually know what his voice they're chasing him for. So I'm going to give the best case scenario is do an image of him.
Yeah, got it. Highs or lows?
We're going to get high.
One of the it looks like one of these pairs of guards is approaching your table. They're going down the line, pulling people back, staring into their faces, and then shoving them forward again. And just as they are looking at the table next to yours, the other pair shouts something from across the way, and they all start to head out towards the front door. It seems like they did pick up your illusion.
These look like legit guards, or are these just
They make an investigate or just a perception check.
Oh.
You notice they don't look like the guards you spoke with earlier. They don't look like their official town guard. You also actually notice that one of them has... Hang on. As one of them turns around, the cloak that they're wearing billows a little bit, and you can see an emblem of a red fist with flames all around it. Which you recognize as the emblem of the Flaming Fist, cleverly enough.
What would be closer, a back door or like a stairwell to go towards like bedrooms or what have you?
Let's pop you guys in the tavern real quick.
All right.
You can take a look. See, these guys were at this table. They are heading out towards the front door with these two fellas now, however. So it looks like
the stairwell behind me.
Yeah, there's this stairwell around behind you, and then there's presumably some more stairs up to the north. You can see here. Let me show you. Oops. There. So there's what this second level kind of looks like. There's this area above you that you can see for sure. You're not sure where all the staircases are for it.
Did you display it, or is it what do you call it? Staged for you?
Does that not pop up? Does it change for you guys?
Yeah, that shows the top floor there.
Yeah.
You might have to fiddle around with like sliding the layer around if that's what you're talking about, Darkar.
It might be.
Yeah, it like showed up way off in the corner for me, like it was almost all black. And I had to zoom.
It's fine. We'll
zoom out.
Oh yeah, I got Fog of War going on because you guys haven't seen all of this.
Oh.
Tavern.
So I quickly grab the halfling and tap on Scrod, and I hurry him up the steps to try to separate him from the groups.
All right. Are you? Okay. Taking advantage of the
illusion.
commotion at the front, make a stealth check. I will say with advantage because of the distraction you caused. What's their passive perception? They are, you are up and around the corner before those guys even can figure out that this is an illusion. You can make it up to the second floor. Is anybody else following?
I think I was told to follow, and now that there's supposed to be a stealth check, we're gonna see how that goes.
I'm gonna continue.
Well, I mean, I beckoned you.
I'm gonna continue to play interference.
This will be if everybody who's going will make stealth checks with advantage. We're gonna count it as a group check. If most of the party succeeds, you all succeed.
I'm gonna take it run distraction in the sense that if I feel like anybody notices, I'm gonna start to do my loud, boisterous thing and announce to them that they're in the presence of some great monster hunters, and that what's the hurry? Have a drink, that kind of thing.
Hey, look at this thing I got. Look at this.
I'll stick around to assist with that.
Yeah, look at this thing I just got.
Look at these claws. Aren't they gross?
I know it's all drippy.
Look what they do. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's exactly it.
Look at this stuff.
Isn't it
Sorry
neat?
doing that.
Oh God.
If you're a
All right,
monster,
Scott. What was your
I
stealth
actually got to
check?
do a thing now. Hold on. Stealth. Okay, rolling on the B.
Oh yeah, you're good.
B. All right. Oh, there it is.
Is it so? Jacob's staying down to sort of keep an eye on the situation.
Yep.
I was gonna stay with him.
Okay. And I think that just leaves Xavier.
Yeah, 1 second.
Are you staying down or heading up?
I think I'll follow everyone else. Yeah, I'll go follow everyone else.
Well, there's
we're
two staying
currently
down and two heading
Oh,
up.
Yeah,
yeah,
come to
there.
where come to where the flavor is.
Ooh, dang, I got a 23.
Yeah, you are
You don't even know you're following us.
yeah, perfectly stealthy. Yeah. You guys get upstairs and then suddenly notice that Xavier's already up there.
Is there any noticeable rooms or anything nearby that I can slink off into real quick and interrogate this fella?
Let's pop you up to the top. Back here. This area looks like there's. Let's see, what can you see? Feel. Yeah, you see that there is there's one door over in this area that is currently closed at the head of this, at the top of this set of stairs.
For whatever reason, I can't see the additional picture, so I'm just gonna have to go off, winging it.
There is a room. It seems one private room off of this balcony.
Okay, so I pull him in there, and then I ask him what his name is, and ask him what has the flaming fisters following him.
He says, once we make sure that they're actually gone, that they took the bait and they're not going to come after me, we can talk. Right now, I want to make sure. All right. Meanwhile, downstairs, the Flaming Fist have discovered outside that the illusion was but an illusion. Well, actually,
It'll dissipate from touch, so it doesn't take much for.
Okay, yeah, they go to grab it, and the illusion just dissipates into a puff of smoke, and one of the guards yells just in fury and is kicking at the ground where the illusion just was. The other two, the other pair, start to head back inside and keep going table to table. So the Chultan, they approach your table with the three of you still sitting there, or two of you.
As they come back in, I'm going to take my lyre and start playing it for
Performance check, baby.
Yep.
I believe in you.
I'll start playing a song for Jacob to boast to.
And
non-natural 20.
nice.
Beauty. All right.
I'm not gonna wait for them to come over
ahead,
to the
Jake.
table. I'm gonna actually go up and approach them and you know, maybe this would
Just
go a
the
little
background
quicker if
jam.
you tell us what you're looking for. How can we help you? We are in fact famous monster hunters of the area.
Have you seen Little Men?
I have one playing music for us right now.
All right. He shoves past you and goes right up to Kenneth and takes his chin in his hand and looks him in the eyes
I'm gonna go for a
for a
smooch.
second. He said, "Not this one."
Well, I think that was pretty racist.
No, he can tell a difference. Not all halflings look the same. Day.
What does the one you're looking for look like?
He looks like small little man with cloak on. Have you seen him?
You know, there's been quite a few people through here, but what did this guy do? What did you? Why is he so important?
This guy is no longer taking questions. He gestures to his other his friend, and they start heading around and up the stairs where your friends
Oh,
just
crap.
I'm gonna try to like scoop him around the arms and pull him over to the bar. I'm like, come have a drink with me. Tell me about it.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right.
In the midst of this, I have tell Scrod to pull over a dresser or something in front of the door to help block it off.
All right, yeah, you've wound your way in. The first room you opened was a sort of big open dining room, but you've since found what looks like a study, an empty study, and you, Scrod, and Xavier are in there with the halfling.
Oh, I've got a bookcase.
Yeah, and
There's
then-
a whole bookcase going in front of that door.
Yeah, Scrod, you can fairly easily. You can fairly easily blockade the door. All right, with it.
I mean, you can flash back to the bar since we're kind of.
Yeah.
We can't overhear any of that down there, can we?
No, from
Okay.
From here you are pretty well insulated from the rest of the bar. This is the quietest
It's a study.
it's
Oh
been.
my god.
The flaming fist stops when you scoop him around the arms. Neatly, sort of puts his arms back outside, and then just sighs and he says, "All right, fine." He shouts to his friend, keep searching. But then mutters to you as you take him over towards the bar. "I don't even know why we were looking for him. Little bastard always gets away."
Ah, so you had him before.
We've known of this rascal for a long time. He's a real thorn in our leader's side.
Gotcha. Is he a thief? Does he keep stealing from you guys or something? Or
He has ideas about the Flaming Fist that simply are not true. He spreads rumors. He's not a good man.
rebel rouser?
He's not good man. The bartender has slid you each a mug of Tej, the honey-smelling liqueur.
I'm gonna give him a gold piece and just kind of tell him to keep them coming.
All right. Upstairs, there is one small window in this office, this study, that overlooks the bar, and the halfling man has pressed his eyes up to the window. He's peeking out over the bar, and he turns around to you and he says, "One of your friends is talking to one of them. Should I be concerned?"
No, everyone we know is very trustworthy.
Does this window have a balcony, and does it open?
No, it's a small window. It's basically like almost an arrow slit, except it's got a little bit of glass over it.
Could Scrod make this individual fit through it?
I think it depends on whether we want that individual to still be alive at the other end. But
He'd
yeah.
be like,
With some difficulty.
Oh, this will work.
Scrod might be the only one capable of such an act.
Breathe in.
I think we're the good cop, bad cop show might be coming back.
Right with you, boss.
No, you're not concerned. What's your name, Sailor?
All right, my name's Roka. All right.
Roka. Okay. What are you doing with these people? What did you do? Get us up to speed.
I'm running away from them because they're trying to
Okay.
kill me.
Okay.
Because I found out that those sons of bitches, especially Liara Portier, their fucking leader, they're in league with the pirates.
Okay. And then what is their what do you mean? What are they getting into? What's the agenda? What are we worried about?
What did you just teleport here today or something?
Yeah, we're here for fucking undead, not for your fucking little pissing contest.
Hey. All right. Okay.
This might be
okay.
bad cop.
This is bad cop,
Okay,
bad cop.
You're new here. I should have guessed. That's we don't. All right. So did you sail in or what?
No, we literally teleported. Now start answering questions. What's the end game here with these pirates and this order? What are they doing?
All right. Look, the Flamin' Fist. They're here from Baldur's Gate. They've been ransacking the jungle. They've taken care of the ruins of Mesro, and now they're looking for Olmu next.
ruins, you say?
But that's not the important part. The important part is that I have reason to believe that their leader, the general of the Flamin' Fist out here, she's in league with the pirates, right? And now, sorry, you don't know the pirates. We got pirates out here. We got pirates in the bay. We got pirates. Nobody can sail in or out without getting sacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Scrod sacked me earlier.
And I'm pretty sure that the reason the pirates always know who's going to be going in and who's going to be going out is because the fucking Flamin' Fist is working with them. Now, I've made my accusations. Nobody's willing to listen to me without proof, right? Now I would think the fucking Flamin' Fist coming after me, trying to murder me, would be proof enough, but
No, I've always found that people just kind of sometimes just try and kill halflings for funsies, honestly. So that itself is not proof. We can make
Right,
smart
okay,
cop,
so-
dumb cop. Maybe we can do that. Dakar.
So far I'm doing dumb cop.
Yeah, you're doing dumb cop. Actually, I was gonna ask a bit of a side question of the guy.
Are we meditating?
No, I'm not.
Finger-
No,
fingerhead?
no, I am not
Oh, okay.
editing right now. Ha!
Okay.
Figure that one out. All right, no.
Finger.
Actually, wait. You were mentioning places in the jungle, because I'm gonna go to the jungle.
yeah.
do you know these places other than their name or not?
Say that again.
Do you know about these places? Like, have you visited these places?
Oh no, I don't go into the jungle. But
Okay.
are you looking for guides? Looking for someone to take you in? I know some real good people. Well, cat people.
You know cat people?
Yeah, some
I know
real tops.
I know a cat person who doesn't.
Can I insight that?
Yes, you can.
He seems awfully suspicious.
Who does?
Or halfling. 22 for insight.
He seems genuine. He seems like he does know of a couple of people who he goes on to say, I know a couple of guides. They owe me a favor. I can maybe get them in touch with you. The only thing is that they're over at Fort Belurian. That's where the Flamin' Fist have their compound.
Well, I'd say that's an amazing coincidence, wouldn't you, Decker?
I'm a little leery since.
Xavier, what do you guys think?
I really believe.
Xavier thinks that it is that's the truth.
I believe him 100%.
From all he can tell of this guy.
I'm gonna start giving the eyes to Darkar.
Can I see your
Hold on, let me move my towel. All right, yeah, I'm looking down now.
those aren't. Oh, those
No,
aren't.
no, I
eyes.
mean I'm just gonna get it out of your face because I think it was probably over your head.
Are you guys like an item or something?
No.
Maybe.
Oh, we may have to resolve this.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Look, I get it.
We're
I get it.
trying
I
to
didn't mean to pry.
Sometimes he fireballs me. Sometimes I lift him up. You know, it's a thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
relationship you two
But
have.
yeah, but all right. So it sounds like you could get us a guide if we do you something, and on top of it, so what do the pirates do? I mean, they take a toll, or what do they do? I mean, how bad is this? They just charge nickel?
The pirates, they do pirate shit, you know? Rape, pillage, murder, steal, the Rorks.
No one's mad.
They're bad
No one got
guys.
mad about this.
Yeah, a lot of people got mad, but the guards can't do nothing about it. They're too busy trying to keep the undead out of the city.
Because I found,
obviously the Flamin' Fist won't do anything about it, because they're working together.
Oh, okay. Because I've learned to trust people whose hands catch on fire. So I think maybe they're misunderstood.
Listen, there's no misunderstanding going on here. These are bad folks.
I look at that card for guidance on that.
I feel like this conversation might be going nowhere,
Okay.
so I kind of lean in. I forgot. I lean into the halfling and I say,
Do you have dumps like a truck? Truck? Guys, like what? What? Baby with your butt? I think I was saying it again.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah. Dumps like a truck?
I just got lost.
What? All night long? Let me see that thong.
Okay. Strahd understands the word song. That's about it. Let me see. We got. Let me see. Yeah. So, well, it sounds
Roka
like we
flips
can
you
do
10
it.
more gold pieces for that rendition.
Who got? Oh, people got money.
The Darkar.
Oh. Yeah, money.
racking it in. So I'm just at a loss because I'm not sure why any of this is any of our problems whatsoever. We could literally just leave you downstairs. We can truck you out this window. Like, what do you want us to do?
Look, we're working together here. No, look, I appreciate what you've done for me so far. Really, truly, I do. I did pay you for it fairly handsomely, I would think, already.
What do we have?
There was a
59,
little more
59
bonus.
gold?
And now, seeing that you guys is fairly capable sorts, I figure that maybe you can help me out on this problem. Because I need to find proof. I need to find proof that the Flaming Fist are working with pirates. And then, once I have proof, the whole thing's going to be cracked open, believe me. But once I have proof, then I'll get you introduced with my guide friends, who owe me a favor, by the way. And I can probably get them to guide you for free.
Do you know if they have any of the blessing of the merchants here, the merchant princes here?
You don't really believe in Joe Ball, right? You don't think that guy's got teeth, do you?
At least a couple rows of them, I'd assume.
Look, you're in the jungle, right? No one's gonna check your fucking charter in the jungle.
Okay, so are you in any kind of fighting condition? Like, what's your pleasure? What do you do? What can we use you for on the way?
He flicks back his sleeve. Attached to his wrist is a small crossbow. He says, "Do you see that one coming?"
Do I take that threatening at all, or do I?
No, he's not pointing it at you. He just shows it to you.
Okay.
Says, I got one of these. He folds back his cloak, and you see a string of daggers along his waist.
Well, he's got a lot of toothpicks. He must eat a lot. Also, I'm gonna look.
And I know
at,
the way to Fort Balurian. I can get you to Fort Balurian, and from there you can, hook up with my guides, and then we can once we get the info about the Flaming Fist, you go your way, I go mine.
All right. So, in your opinion, we got roughly 4. I don't know how many other individuals may have followed you here. Should we fight through this tavern, or should we be finding exit strategies? Clearly, we don't know the condition downstairs because we all ran off.
Roka peeks out the window to see down at the bar. The rest of the Flaming Fist have joined these two at the bar. And what are you guys doing?
Just continuing to start. I'm gonna start embellishing some stories about some rebel rousers I knew back in Waterdeep, and kind of just leading the story on and taking a little extra time just to tell some details, but keep feeding them drinks.
All right, yeah, make a performance check with advantage because you've been feeding them drinks.
Are they enjoying the music that played from the lyre?
You can also make a performance check.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Jacob, you are embellishing the hell out of this story. Kenneth is following along on the lute, giving little musical stings here and there. And the 4 Flaming Fist are just eating it up. They are like, and then what happened? Once you killed the ghoul, then what?
Oh, for the big finale, I'm gonna pull the hands out of my backpack and flail my hand a little bit.
No! Look at this guy. This guy has ghoul hands in his backpack. You're crazy.
Jazz hands.
So that's what Rokas sees when he pokes his head out, and he turns back around and says, "I don't think we're gonna have to fight our way out of here. At least looks like your friends have somewhat taken care of that."
All right. So Scrod has some semblance of a robe or something he fashioned before we left the courtyard earlier. So could we hide this individual half in his covering, and we walk him out the door?
It's a cap.
I believe Scrod is wrapped up in the
Yeah, it's like a big awning that was left over, and
the awning.
I did grab it before I shrunk. So it's a little if with with the DM's permission, we could decide that I did that before I shrunk, and since it didn't, it would be it would be its own thing. It would be as big as it was. It's twice as big as it needs to be, I think, from what I understand.
Yeah, you got a big old.
Like a big old awning.
I mean, you're a pretty big guy though, so I think it went from sort of a towel wrapped around your waist to more of a toga.
Yeah. I've got an
size.
evening gown now. The train.
Yeah, a little bit of a train.
Oh, this little guy's gonna be a bustle. This is just gonna be so wrong.
Roka looks up and down, looks around and says, "Anybody got any other ideas?"
Better than anything I could come up with.
All I'm gonna say is, if anybody remembers that line from Star Wars, about the garbage chute.
He's dead.
No,
Jim.
now's the time to say the garbage chute line. Oh man!
You'll get us out of here.
Culture is.
I'm not gonna.
Culture is just dead. To Chewbacca as he was being kicked into the garbage chute. Yeah. It was get in there, you hairy oaf. I don't care what you smell.
Oh, I was close. All right. So
I'm
you're gonna have to move this book.
I'm back.
Okay, so you're gonna have to move this bookshelf. We're gonna. No, this is the play. You're getting under his dress, and we're gonna just walk out the front door. Can we see anyone outside through this little window?
There is one window back here out to a courtyard. You or to the alleyway behind the Thundering Lizard. You poke your head out and you can see there's a couple of drunks back there. Someone leaned over into the gutter puking his guts out. But it does not look like there's any more flaming fist out the back. Anyway, that's kind of all you can see from here.
All right, I'll give you a choice. Scrod knocks down the wall, we jump out, or we go under dress and we walk out the front door.
I don't know if Scrod can really actually do structural damage at this point.
There's a window there's a window to the outside that's bigger than the arrow slit window that overlooks the tavern. You think you could bust through the window, but it's going to be fairly conspicuous.
Yeah, I'd rather not give us away.
Yeah, Roka says, I second that notion. As much as it pains me.
Get on up in here.
He opens a small pouch, rustles through it, comes out with a little bit of like cotton fluff, and he stuffs it up one nostril, stuffs it up the other, and looks at you, Scrod, and says, "All right, lift those skirts, buddy boy."
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the funny thing is, we just came from that massage parlor.
Yeah,
so this may be the best thing. That might be the best thing he's ever smelled.
True. That's very true. He pokes his head underneath and goes, "Oh, it's actually pretty fresh down here." I'm
just gonna go. You're lost, bro. Febreze.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was judgmental of me.
Well,
it's just sort of the whole
the oeuvre
bloodstained awning thing. I kind of thought it was gonna be a little more.
Well, it's
a little more going on down here.
Yeah, it's ghoul guts. It's not technically blood, so you're fine. All right, so up you go. I want to see how keystering. What saving throw do I make for keister?
He is gonna make an assisted stealth check, which means he'll be stealthing with advantage.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So I have his stealth check, and
so he's just gonna keep. Want to just double check? So he's just gonna keep up with me. I can just walk normally. I take it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You do it a little sort of experimental few steps, and he's keeping up with you just fine. The other two of you in the room, you can't even tell that there's anything going on under there.
Well, other than the goggles this guy's now wearing. I'm
You're lucky you're on the
uh,
outside. He says that. You're lucky you're on the outside, buddy.
I'm gonna just say that Scott had always moved the bookshelf out of the way.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Go
We're
ahead
gonna
and,
just. I guess we're gonna do that with
Yeah.
him. He's gonna be under the skirt.
you
while I'm
unbarricade
moving
the door.
bookshelf.
So I kind of wandered down first, very nonchalantly, just kind of look at the bar and kind of walk towards the front door and try to scope out things in the courtyard area, we'll call it.
Yeah.
As you walk down, the servers are bringing over a tray of shots. You can see some sort of green vapor lifting off of each of these small shot glasses that they're passing around between all of the Flaming Fist, Kenneth, and Jacob. They seem to be thoroughly distracted.
Do I notice
Oh,
them?
okay. I'm sorry. Wrong stairwell. Okay, we're back. Okay, sorry.
Oh, we
Do
were
I
gonna
notice
try
them
to
coming
scout
down?
a back one. Yeah.
Do I notice them coming down?
So you see that as you go around the bar. It seems like they're pretty well distracted. Out in the courtyard, there's nothing going on. There's a minor fist fight going on outside, but it seems to be unrelated.
I can't really beckon anyone at this point, so I just kind of nonchalantly walk back through and wrong stairwell again. Come up and I kind of go, "Yo, boys, let's go."
Okay.
Sure.
All right,
no,
you guys are able to make your way outside. One of the Flaming Fist is trying to teach Jacob and Kenneth a Flaming Fist drinking song.
Nice.
But he keeps forgetting the words.
All right. I'm gonna say to him. I think we must be going, but is there a way we can
Oh no,
contact
you can't be going already. I just ordered another shot of dragon's milk.
Can I? Does he actually notice us since they're all not facing the doorway, or do I have to go back and corral them?
Are you trying to be stealthy? Are you just sort of nonchalantly walking down? I think. What are your guys' passive perceptions at the bar there? Jacob's got Jacob. Jacob both a 12. Jacob and Kenneth, make a quick perception check for me, both of you. You're a little distracted, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
6.
Yeah.
A minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
actually,
okay,
yeah. The two of you are.
The drinks are
One
going
of
down
them.
easy.
What are those
trying
song
to
words
teach
again?
The accompanying music to the song, but keeps sort of getting his hands on your lyre and kind of fucking up the tuning a little bit. And then just at that moment, one of the other guy who's teaching you the lyrics sort of starts ruffling your hair and goes, this man, he's got nothing but stories. And so you don't notice Darkar making his way out, nor the rest of the party as they follow suit.
A 6'7" barbarian is just like cruising through the place. That is
They're
how
toddling down.
wasted you are right now.
Mm-hmm. I party hard, man.
Yeah.
Good old time.
One of the Flaming Fist sort of gives up trying to teach you his song, and he says, let us sing one of your songs, huh? One of a song from your land. Teach us, come.
I'll leave that up to my short friend with the musical instrument here.
The 7.5 guys. Never gonna give you up. Now is the time to redeem, people. Now is the time to redeem song.
Yep.
We're waiting.
I think there may have been a redemption,
Was there?
Yeah.
Yes,
there's some
indeed.
Might have missed it.
dear friend
Oh,
Jacob.
the
Oh,
Yeah,
back was
I believe in you, Jacob.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah. I get knocked down, and then I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. It goes like that. It starts that way.
Okay. And then...
I'll let you know in just a minute.
And I
What
think
kind of
we can
drinks
just
do you
sing
drink?
that part over and
Tell-
over. I like that part.
what
really.
kind-
That's the
what
way
kind of
most of the
drink-
song goes anyway.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
ever
think
really
how many,
remembers
how
the
many,
other part.
well, how many kind of drinks do you drink? What kind of drink do you drink?
Well, yeah, there's
I
a whiskey drink and a vodka
Yeah.
drink
Yeah,
and a lager drink and a
Hey,
cider drink.
and a dragon,
Drink a Chilton drink.
And then you
A
sing
dragon
songs
drink.
about the good times.
I drink a dragon milk.
Yeah, we'll throw that in there too. It's a song that just keeps building on itself.
It was,
I love it. I love it. Much easier to remember than mine, apparently.
Saint Google strikes again.
All right. So the rest of you are out front. You can hear the sounds of tub thumping fade away as you make your way out to the courtyard. Yeah, just scoot you guys over there, and then so yeah, you guys are in the courtyard if you want to be.
Yeah.
Too late, man. We're there.
Got plunked.
Plunk, kerplunk. Hey, that's a game we play at school.
I guess I'll walk outside and I'll tell them to find a good corner to go into, and I'll go back and try to grab the rest of our party.
Okay, they the two of you left outside can sort of melt into the crowd. It's still a business has somewhat resumed since the undead. Maybe not business, but people are back out and about on the streets taking care of what they need to do, and you can just sort of post up in a nearby alleyway.
Yeah. So close by. Very close.
Hold on,
Alright,
wait. What did what were Dakar's instructions to me before he left me?
Don't get caught.
No.
Am I repeating?
Well, no. I just want to double check. What were your last words before you left?
Specifically.
Get your asses in the corner
Okay.
and lay low for a little bit, blend in, start throwing up, do that kind of stuff.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Car's got to write that down in a stone tablet here.
You just chisel it out.
All right. As you go back in, the six of them at the bar are in a rousing rendition of Tub Thumpin'. A passing drunken half orc flips Kenneth a small bag of coin as he's strumming along. It seems like he didn't really understand that this was just sort of a for fun sing along. So Kenneth, you get another 7 gold pieces.
Yes. Kenneth has a hat out on the bar at this point.
Yeah, Kenneth just took his hat off because he was getting a little bit hot, and slowly but surely it's been accumulating more and more silver and gold pieces.
Take it.
So I hear all the dancing come in, and I start. You like to dance at all the hip hop spots, and you cruise, and you connect the dots. Suburban, you like the pop, and you were living to beat a Luca. Just dumps like a truck. That's like what? And I go, all right, guys, let's get out of here. And then I just kind of like roll away.
All right, make a performance check. You got some skill bonuses you could use if you wanna roll that again.
You better roll that again. Actually, don't roll it again. Do not roll this again.
Yeah.
I think I'm good with the negative out of this song coming out.
Okay, you rock up. You start popping and locking, and the 4 flaming fists just sort of stop singing and look at you.
I would like to immediately stop playing the lute as well.
Yeah, you do like a skirt down the strings of the lute, like a record scratch.
Yeah.
Immediately stop and well, that really killed my vibe, guys. I gotta head out.
The leader of the seeming leader of these 4 flaming fists says, "Yeah, man, he's kind of killing the vibe."
Bit cringe. Let's go.
Oh, wait.
We'll do it again one day. Soon.
The lead guy goes to give you a big hug, Jacob.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a solid hug. Actually, let's roll for it. Roll a d20. Roll a hug check.
Roll for hugs.
Or here, I'll roll a d20 for you. It'll be easier.
I got it.
It's a solid connect. He fumbles it a little bit, but you're able to save it. Then he pulls back and he says, "Good times. Good times. Welcome to Jolt." And then the 4 of them walk past. Each one of them gives Darkar a little bit of a shoulder check. All 4 of them in a row.
Like a friendly shoulder check or a hockey shoulder check?
It's somewhere in the middle. It's not enough to knock him off the stairs that he's standing on, but enough to be like, you fucked up. They just cut a little closer to him than they really have any right to. As they go out front, highs or lows, either Scrod or Xavier.
It's Xavier's job. I'm going into a corner. Hi. Oh, hi.
The 4 of them sort of stumble out. They seem to be a little drunker than they realize. Head out the front. They seem like they're about to go down the alleyway where the 3 of you have sequestered yourselves. But at the last second, one of them sort of claps another one on the back. They confer in a language you don't understand, and then they all head off in a separate direction and don't go down the alleyway that you had hidden in.
He's still hiding under your balls.
Well, I was actually, you don't interrupt the DM. I was told this, and then the jumper cable marks have just come off my nipples about how it was drilled into me. I was gonna actually whisper down, hang out, little guy. That's my get out.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Okay.
He's not coming out.
Well, I just wanted to warn him that things could get real in a second. So anyway, and then they went by. I probably got a little sweaty during that. So.
He comes out and wipes his forehead off. And, really tries to flick all the liquid.
Here's a towel. Yeah.
Thanks. He wipes his forehead on the outside of your awning. And then the other 3 of you come out and you reconvene on the busy streets of Port Nyanzaru.
All right, what did we find out? What's going on?
Oh wait, can we bring the guy out from under or not?
Actually,
I do want to ask.
He peeks out and he says, "Are all the flaming fists gone?"
Oh, yeah, they're gone.
All right. He's out. He's shaking himself off a little bit.
He was interrupting the flow of air. Actually, it was uncomfortable for both of us.
Yeah. You get a little stretch in.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, as you were.
He gives you a brief rundown of what he told the rest of the party upstairs. That he has reason to believe that the Flaming Fist are in league with a vile group of pirates who have been terrorizing Port Nyanzaru. Nobody in town will believe him unless he gets proof. And he continues, he says, "Now I can get you guys to Fort Balurian, where I've got a pair of guides who I can get to work for you for free.
Oh.
But first, I'm gonna need you all to cause a distraction once we get to the fort. so I can sneak into the commander's quarters and get the proof that I need. Once I get the proof, I'll introduce you to my friends. Hey, what the hell? I'll even throw a chart of exploration in for you. That's something that means if you run into the Flaming Fist out in the jungles, they won't give you no hassle. And then you guys go on into the forest, searching for whatever it is you've got going on, and I come back here, and I'm a hero.
All right. Distraction, huh?
Yeah,
How long
it seems that the five of you are fairly proficient in that sort of thing, huh?
How much time do you think you need?
Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to scope out the fort first, right? We're gonna have to figure out, where am I going? Where's the commander's quarters? And then once we figure that out, we can sort of discuss what kind of distraction we're looking for, what kind of time period I'm gonna need. But you saw me in there. I'm pretty slick. I should be able to be in and out 5 minutes tops. That's my bet, anyway. Don't quote me on it.
I turn to Jacob. I feel like you're talking and you're muted, so I'm talking over you, and I apologize. Scott.
Yep, you're still muted.
Yeah, your sound's off.
Oh, sorry. I was talking. I was telling my mom that I was studying 2 Corinthians. So anyway, what I got is what I was going to do is give Dakar the eyes about which is in our special secret language of 15 minutes is never 15 minutes. Because he's done this shit to me. So I don't believe this guy's going to be in out 15 minutes. He's going to be back up.
So I have to say that I'm quite leery about this because he's got these guys that happen to be in the same area where this brotherhood are, so we just have to go help him to do this. I'm really questioning the scenario.
Do you want to make an insight check?
No, I don't.
You sort of. It seems to you that he's on the level. Maybe he's. I mean, the time thing is an estimate. He said himself he doesn't know what the space is like. He wants you guys and himself. He's not discluding himself from this, but he said, we're going to need to scope it out when we get there. I'll give you a revised estimate, but right now I really am confident in my abilities. I just need a little tiny distraction. I just need you guys to keep the rank and file out of the hallways so I can sneak in, do my thing. I know there's proof. I know there is. I know it's going to be in the commander's quarters. I just got to find out where those are and find the damn thing. And then we're out of there.
Can I do an insight check just to see if I can tell that he's lying about this whole bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we all join that?
Well, as a meta, I have an idea if depending on how the insight check goes.
It was a 9.
Okay. Oh, you suck.
Right.
But
I'm a little drunk, okay? Everybody's leaving when you're drunk.
He's very confident about his abilities to get in and out. He is very confident that if you guys do the necessary prep work, he can get in and out. You have the faintest suspicion about his motives. You think maybe he's not doing this for exactly the reason that he told you, but you think that the job itself, he believes is going to be as simple as he puts it to you.
Referee, was this just to whoever that's playing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I lost track of the thread. Thanks.
Yeah. That was Jacob's insight check.
I think we should help him. He seems like a nice guy.
Well, actually, I was going to hold on. I'm gonna meta this since we didn't cover this in session 0. Keyblader, I'm gonna do something to your character.
Okay.
It is not obscene or anything like that, but I am going to lay hands upon your character.
I hope you're wearing your brown pants.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Are you okay? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I want to note this. We should put this in a little marker of like, this is proper behavior for when you have to interact with PCs. So everybody, this is what you should do. Consent, positive, affirmative consent. Okay, so basically, Scrod, he literally grabs Xavier by his coat.
Okay.
And physically puts him next to the halfling and says, I think you should take him.
Me?
You may need help. And I just like plunk and just decide you're going with him. Well, that's Scrud's play.
Sure.
It's dangerous to go along. Take this.
I don't think it'd be much help, but sure.
Nope. You're. I looked it up. You're. Oh, well, I bet it. I looked it up. You're sneaky. That's all I know.
I mean, sure.
Well, you just saw it because.
Oh, you mean into the fort?
No, I just basically put him next to him and say you're going in together. No matter what happens, you two are going in. The rest of us can do whatever we want to do, but it's these.
Yeah, this fella's freaky quiet. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
And while they're having that conversation, I'm gonna kind of lean over to Darkar and be like, I think there's more to the story than he's telling us, but I think we should go along with this for now.
I address him and I say, I'm really concerned about my dinosaur.
What is your dinosaur's name? What's your dinosaur's name without looking? Without looking. Without looking.
It's Doug. It's my pet Doug.
Looking.
I'm literally on the same boat as you. I don't trust them. I feel like it's too much of a coincidence that we have to go to this fort to find his guide and help him and save the world or what have you. And essentially, we're getting off our path to curing this whole issue we're here for.
We'll handle that in the morning.
All right, so you guys staying here? You guys staying at the Thunder and Lizard?
I feel like we exhausted that possibility since we just stole this guy out of here and there's they slunk out. The guards all left.
Yeah. The guards are gone. The
Yeah.
Flaming Fist are gone.
Flaming Fisters. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you check the label on the loop very carefully to make sure flammable, inflammable. They're both the same word, believe it or not.
Why would that be on loop though? Jesus.
You really look.
Friction makes heat.
There's a bond beyond friendship. Quote to guide it.
All right. Roka says, "All right, you guys. I've got my own place to stay, but if you're up for it, I'll meet you here in the morning. First thing, first light. All right."
Maybe you should meet us by where are the dinosaurs staying? That way we can check on them before we head out.
Still, this temple is soon, right?
I would say you could have taken them with you to the tavern if you would like.
What?
So they could be out. They could be posted. There's
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Okay, so they're hitched.
Hitching.
Dinosaur
There's
hitching
dinosaur
tables.
hitching posts. Oh God.
There's hitching posts at the tavern as well, so they could be here if you like.
All right.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is meta. I really want to know about the sanitation system here. I read some my
They've got
social
street
studies
cleaners.
class. Yeah, my social studies class. Not like this. They don't.
It rains most days in Chult. It's been a fairly steady, not a downpour, but at least a drizzle the whole time that you've been here. And there are carved gutters in all of the streets that lead out to the ocean.
Dookie trenches.
Yeah, there better be a monsoon running right now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's somewhat naturally taken care of most of the time.
Well, I suggest we get some rest and get ourselves together for the morning.
Sure.
Um,
I'm down for that.
Roka sort of, if as you're talking about the dinosaurs, Roka walks over to one, and he goes, "Oh, is this fella hurt?"
Yeah,
Walks over to Lenny.
yeah. Oh, thank you for remembering that name, by the way.
Lenny, I remember. What's the other one?
Well, it's Dave, I think.
Is Dave
without
now?
Without looking.
It's Squiggles or Squiggles or whatever you called him,
Squiggy.
but I renamed him Doug because
Doug.
I like Doug, and I think you were carving his name into a tag
yeah, he's got a nameplate all around
with
his
your
neck.
little flaming finger. You were doing some wood burning.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh, what was that?
Hold on. Here. All right.
Portal trick.
Portal trick. Yeah. Who's
Roka
asking about
goes
the
over
dinosaur?
and starts to gently. He's about to put his hands on Lenny when Lenny rears back and tries to give him a kick in the face.
What?
Seems like he got a little too close.
Wait, who just did this?
Roka was getting close to sort of.
You're gonna have someone's gonna have to help me with Roka.
Or he flips around with
that
the
guy.
tail.
The guy that's been in my taint. All right, got it.
There's a touch of
Roka takes 12 points of
What?
damage as he
Damn.
Is he okay?
as he was starting to he was going shh, it's all right, I just want to take a look, buddy, I just want to and clearly has no animal handling. The dinosaur whips around and slaps him in the face. He goes sprawling.
Well, I'm worried about. I'm
And
worried.
then kicks up back to his feet and goes, "That fucking dinosaur just slapped me in the fucking face!
Wait a minute.
You gotta control your fucking beast,
I
man."
just looked at him, and you know what? Meta. Do I need an IQ check for the following redemption?
Say again?
I have a redemption.
Oh yeah, you can use that.
Can I use it with an IQ check?
Yes.
All
yes.
right. Sorry. Thank you, audience, for your indulgence. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. Now that you're all sprawled out like that in the mud, I realized I knew you. I stole a baby from you when you were taking a pee-pee, but I didn't eat it. You were a terrible parent, and I gave it to a group of wolves. Now they may have eaten it, I don't know, but I know he's better off than he was with you or they, because they may have to choose their own destiny. So I'm standing over him with my full 7-foot glory here, realizing that he is untrustworthy. I've
All right,
decided
yeah.
because he's basically a total piece of.
He didn't pass the dinosaur test.
He didn't pass the smell test. Yeah. And he was even coated in Scrud's Scrud Paramount. Musk, yes. Yeah, sorry guys, I may have just burned. Sorry guys, I may have just burned this whole thing to the ground.
He keeps scrambling back in the mud as you keep stepping over and over him. He eventually stops and just sort of covers his hands and cowers for a bit. His face is already beginning to redden and swell.
Because how can anyone leave a child, a small child, alone? Ever? Yeah, so anybody...
I thought that was a dinosaur.
No, I'm back to your first transgression where I realized you were basically a piece of and I needed to steal your baby. You left that kid to take a pee-pee. You never do that.
He's looking around to the rest of the party members to see if any of this is landing on any of them.
Just as
I'll
confused.
pick him up and be like, "You should come back in the morning."
All right. He looks straight up at you, Scrub, and he goes, "Sorry about the kid."
Okay, I'll let him go. Go back to Lenny.
Lenny is braying a little bit, but make an animal handling check with advantage because he likes you now.
Oh God, yes, he likes me. It's, A. That's under A. Boop.
There you
Oh,
go.
hold on. Do I need to roll a second time?
You soothe Lenny.
Yeah. It's okay.
Immediately.
He was a total piece of. And you're right. Good, Lenny. Good, Lenny.
Rokai hears this as he goes away, but he doesn't say anything.
Oh, he'd better keep going.
He keeps walking.
Yeah.
All right. As you all head back into the bar, the barmaids are walking around all of the bar with trays of what look like very colorful pickled or hard-boiled eggs of some kind, all emblazoned with. One has a little triceratops on it. One has the maw of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and they seem to be free. They're passing them out to everybody as you walk through.
I just walk up to her and I hand her 5 gold, and then I just take the entire tray and walk them over to her.
The barmaid looks at the 5 gold, looks up at you, pockets it, and turns around and goes back to the bar. You have a tray of decorative hard-boiled eggs.
That's something like the 1,000 egg
I
thing.
evenly split.
I was
I think
thinking-
somebody's metaing Easter at this point.
I'm gonna mention to Xavier the same thing I mentioned to Darkar about my feelings on this guy, and that he should keep an eye on him. Xavier, keep an eye on this guy. If he shows up and we go through with this tomorrow, keep an eye on him. I think there's more to this than he's letting on to.
Sure thing. I'll keep an eye on him. He seems trustworthy enough, though.
Something about him I don't like.
Lenny's on your side.
So as the day starts to wind down, the Thundering Lizard gets a little more rowdy. What do I have?
I pass out
sorry,
eggs to people. That's all right. I'm just giving out these eggs to our group. That's all.
Yeah, everybody has like up to 3 eggs each if you want.
Dang.
Yeah, I'll eat them.
Quick. I'm smelling them. Is there any alcohol or anything in there?
No.
Okay. Thanks.
They're pickled. Actually, some of them are pickled and some of them are hard boiled, but none of them are boozy.
Okay. Thank you.
That's a fair question. Most of the snacks you've been given so far,
Yeah.
snacks and drinks so far have been boozed
A little
up.
boozy. One of the things I'm gonna do is, does anybody look like they're not handling some eggs, or is everybody eating all the eggs? Well, their share.
In your group?
Their share. Yeah.
I'm eating my shares.
Oh yeah, I mean mine. I love me some fucking hard-boiled eggs.
Okay, I'm gonna be upwind to all these assholes tomorrow. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 3. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna feed both the dinosaurs with the eggs.
All right, yeah. You take a few out to the the Hadrosaurus and the Ankylosaurus who each snuffle a hard-boiled egg or 2 out of your hand.
Okay. I'm just gonna hang with them while they're doing their thing. So, done.
So inside, it's a fairly. Oh, my question was, he's told you about these 2 guides. You also have the 3 guide, the 3 slips of paper off of the message board about the 3 other guides who you could stay here to meet tomorrow morning. That was the discussion you were in the middle of when Roka interrupted you.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna go for one of them. The one that had the quest to help him out with. They'll do it for free.
Right, I mean, we're kind of in the same boat of we have a guy that we can hire that has a quest that we can get for free. We have this guy that we can try to trust and get it for free, or we can just pay some money.
I agree with trying to get the as much as we can without spending money. I may need to borrow some money in the morning at the bazaar to get some components that I need to fashion these ghoul hands I have into daggers over the next couple days.
What is? I mean, technically, we can still bail on this guy. We don't need him or his guy. This is not our fight.
That's true, but if it's also something that's still plaguing these people, these pirates, it may be beneficial.
Hey, Roku, earmuffs.
Roka's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go, cool, perfect. Any other thoughts from the other lads?
And I'd rather spend our money on us.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I heard Roki
All right.
mention something about ruins. So I'm down for helping him out.
He was going to give us like a
Okay, the
map.
sorry, go ahead.
He was going to give us something that, in case we ran across the red fist out there, that we would be left alone. Sounds like they might.
Yeah, he offered to both introduce you to the 2 guides that he knows, as well as purchase for you a charter of exploration from the Flaming Fist.
That sounds pretty neat.
So, there's multiple benefits to giving this a shot. I mean, it could always go south at any time, but
I just assume at some point we're fighting. We're going to a fort to sneak in I don't know any not dangerous scenarios that involve sneaking into forts.
Well, he's sneaking in. We're not all sneaking in.
Well, I'm sneaking
running
in
a
with him.
distraction.
No, we're going to run distract.
I think we can do this. I have faith.
Of the heart.
Total eclipse.
I believe in the sand
Yeah.
beneath my toes.
Yeah.
The beach gives a feeling, an earthy feeling. I believe in the faith that grows, and the 4 right chords that can make me cry. When I'm with you, I feel like I could die,
Well, that's
and that would be all right. All right.
It would be all right.
it's very sweet of you, but
Yeah.
I think we should focus on the task at hand here. I distracted 4 of them inside here. It was 4 or 5. A couple of them inside here.
4.
You can't count when I drink.
Yeah.
So I think we could work something out. I think we could handle this pretty easily.
I could just take my dinosaurs and go home. Just saying.
I don't know. I think that given that I'm taking care of
Singular.
him, he's gonna come to me, but that's okay.
Well, you have one. I have one. Anyway, I do know that we always have a backup plan, I guess, because if it doesn't pan out with this jerk face, we can always go do another quest and find another guide and figure it out. Right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
True. And he might not even show up in the
Alright.
morning after what just happened, so who knows?
Yeah.
True. Worst case is he paid me enough gold to hire a guide, at least up front, so.
That's true.
On that note, I have nothing of note other than I need to rest for my spells, and I don't know what else we're gonna get out of here unless we can wander out prior to bedtime.
The rest of the city is still somewhat shut down since the undead attack. You sort of peek your head out down one street, down another. There's not much going on other than at the Thundering Lizard. And if you do end up spending the rest of your afternoon / evening there, it's uneventful. As uneventful as this rowdy bar gets. But nobody else accosts you at any point. You have a pleasant afternoon spent at the Thundering Lizard.
Would the other shops be down as well? So I couldn't get any kind of provisions until morning anyway.
What are you looking
Hopefully.
for?
I don't know. We literally spent our time stealing dinosaurs, bathing, and then killing some skeletons, and then saving some guy's life. So we didn't really prepare outside of.
So the Red Bazaar, where you guys had your fight earlier, is still certainly obviously closed down. That's where you would get sort of provisions.
That's where I need to go.
Yeah.
That was a perfect time to ransack shit, and we blew it.
Yeah,
Alright.
the guards showed up fairly quickly after you guys took care of the undead, but they also seemed pretty beat, so who knows. But the Red Bazaar is kind of is totally locked down still for cleaning. The highs or lows?
Lows.
Yeah, the other two, the Grand Souk, where you would buy sort of more
Gear.
all of the equipment, gear, that kind of thing, is also still shut down for the day. And then the other market is the jewelry market, the gems, jewelry, fine clothing, sort of luxury goods. That one is open. But probably not very helpful for heading into the jungle.
Oh, no. Unless we can find a fancy raincoat.
How's your lows?
Lows?
Yeah, you foray a little bit into the jewelry market, the exotic or luxury goods market, and find an apparel store that specializes in They've got a raincoat in camel. They've got a couple in all black. They've got one that's patterned in sort of a tiger. It's not authentic tiger hide, but it's patterned as such.
Faux tiger.
Oh, I was thinking real power move would be to have ankylosaur hide, seeing the prevalence of dinosaurs in the immediate vicinity.
Oh, I'm surprised there's no dinosaur hide jackets around here.
Yeah.
You guys are breaking my heart.
Yeah, I just want to see how
Dinosaur
far
hide
you're willing to
boots.
go with this bit.
Boots and belt you can find,
Oh,
but
God.
not a full jacket.
Aren't you vegan?
I am.
I'm gonna head off to bed, I think.
I'm gonna
probably
make
might
sure
do as
that
well.
I'm gonna make sure both the guys are. I'm assuming there's a dinosaur garage around here someplace.
There's out front of the Thundering Lizard, there is a stables of sorts, similar to how there was out front of the Temple of Soon.
Okay. Parking the guys there. Gonna get a receipt from the valet because I'm not gonna make that mistake again. And I'll say, my
Yes.
friend, the guy with the fire hair, he'll take care of this in the morning.
Certainly, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Then I head off to a room, which may or may not be mine, and just crash there.
This place is it's mostly communal sleeping arrangement, but there are enough beds for all of you to rent a bed for the night. It's fairly cheap. It's a matter of a few silver.
Oh yeah, it's all in Darker.
We got the guards that allowed us to name drop to get free lodging for the night. So
That's right.
I approached.
Yeah, as when you give your names to the main bartender, he checks it against a small booklet that he has and remembers, unlike your DM, that yes, you have free lodging for the night.
Hold on, you need to put your hat up there.
All right.
Sorry.
You all have your lodging paid for by the guard.
So I get this really bad feeling about my dinosaur, so I go to the bartender and I start ordering shots. And start
Yeah,
drowning.
Thundering Lizard is open all night.
Yeah. And I just start having some shots and try to calm myself down before heading off the bed. And then Mr. Roboto showed up. Domo arigato, Mr. Xavier.
Yes?
You might have to replug your mic. There you go.
Did I say it? I didn't hear you.
You were faded
Okay.
out.
All right. The four of you, or five of you, I'm sorry, awake in the morning, the early morning, to a sound of a large crash outside.
Oh fuck.
And you can hear a faint bellowing sound.
Oh god.
Does it sound familiar?
It sounds. Make a perception check.
Perception check, please.
Takes 5 minutes for me to get to my armor,
I'm
so I'll
pretty-
spend the time doing that.
Pretty good at that. Oh shit. Oh. It wasn't that. No, it's not one. It's a 7.
It sounds like a dinosaur. You're not necessarily familiar, but there's some kind of commotion going on outside.
I mean, I'd want to go out there to see what's going on.
I'm gonna wake Darkar before I go, just because I know, he's all about the dinosaurs.
He's also all about being hungover.
Yeah, Darkar, you come awake a little slower than everybody else, but as soon as you hear, you can recognize that it's your good friend Ankylosaurus, Doug, outside, bellowing somewhat.
I kind of pull my thumb out of my mouth as I wake up, and I hear it, and I just kind of pull myself into myself. I'm just kind of hugging myself and just am hoping the dinosaur's okay as I stand up and try to gather my slightly off body since I'm hungover and whatnot.
All right, Xavier, you're out there first. You can see that the Ankylosaurus is in the middle of the courtyard, stamping its feet and sort of thrashing its tail back and forth. The attendant that was out there last night has a hold of its lead and is pulling on it. You can see that the stake that the lead was attached to is pulled entirely out of the ground. So you're not sure what this guy's really doing, but he's desperately trying to pull the dinosaur back towards the stables.
Can I see what's agitating it?
It just seems to be generally in distress.
Okay. Can I make an attempt to try and calm it down?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Oh, we're gonna have to roll a new character at this point.
Oh, no, maybe not. 17.
Oh, good. Yay!
You approach the Ankylosaurus Doug, who is bellowing and thrashing its head back and forth, thrashing its tail. You duck underneath and soothe it slowly, calmly. It's still sort of swishing its tail back and forth, but you can see that the attendant relaxes a little bit. He's not putting his full body weight, heels dug in, onto the leash any longer.
Oof. Doug, what happened to you? Don't scare me like that.
I don't know, sir. It seems to have woken up on the wrong side of the hay, so to speak. What's everybody else doing?
I guess once
the bellowing noise outside is slowly tapering off.
Presuming I don't wake it up.
Once I got Darkar awake, I'm gonna go out and see what's going on.
I'm trying to peek out windows to see if I can see anything because I don't want to walk down and it'd be bad for my dino.
Darkar, you peek your head out and you can see Xavier is soothing soothing Doug. He's not. Doug is calming down. You're not sure what caused it, but he seems to be okay-ish.
I gather my things and I start hustling down to the stairwell, and in my excitedness, I tripped over my foot and I go tumbling down the steps.
Bang, 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 bang.
That's a lot of damage.
And then I kind of, just brush it off in my hangover, and I kind of just pull myself up off the wall, and I kind of slink out the front door looking for Doug.
Make a perception check as you head outside.
Do I have to roll a disadvantage since I'm half drunk and...
It's canceled out by the advantage that you get because you're familiar with your dino friend.
Should I just roll a 20 or
so, yeah.
just...
It'll just be just a straight up perception check.
Okay.
You can notice the attendant is trying to lead Doug back towards the stable, and Doug is going reluctantly. You can tell that he is now, as he takes steps, he's limping somewhat with his right foot.
Motherfuckers. I sprint off to the dino and I just run up and kind of hug him.
He goes
Like
and wraps his neck around you somewhat and lifts that front foot up pathetically.
What was that? I kind of caress his paw, but do what?
As you caress, you can see that there is a splinter in between two of its toes.
I imagine this is a rather large dinosaur-sized splinter that I can noticeably see.
It's gonna be like a
It's
2x4.
really not. It's really a fairly small splinter. You think the dino has maybe somewhat overreacted.
I think Doug's the drama
But-
queen is what I'm thinking.
It's going.
I kind of examine his foot to see how deep this splinter is, and I attempt to pull it out.
Make just a straight up dexterity check, or sleight of hand. We'll do sleight of hand.
I think they're literally about the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's +0, so it's.
Ooh.
10 is enough. It's not a very big splinter. You are able to extract it. There's a bead of blood, but then then Doug puts his foot down, experimentally tests his weight, and you can sense his whole body relax.
I gently rub down his side and said, "There, baby. It's okay. Everything's gonna be good."
His
And I give him
tail
another tug.
swishes back and forth, but you can tell that it's out of enjoyment rather than irritation this time.
God, I'm so happy right now. I give him a little kiss on his cheek. And then I give him and then I give him a heinies. Oh, you're muted again. I think, Scrat.
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh, maybe. Okay. I kind of give it a tap on the hiney and usher him back towards the stable.
At that moment, you can all see Roka, the halfling from the night previous, walks into the courtyard and shoves the hood off of the back of his head.
Oh. Look what the cat drug in.
Mm.
You've
Yeah, you're not looking so high
arrived.
yourself. folks.
I was worried you weren't going to show up.
Oh, I'm here.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna break a promise. I told you I was gonna show up, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You did.
Here I am.
In my defense, you didn't pinky swear.
If you had asked me to pinky swear, I obviously would have pinky sworn. Nobody brought
Pinky
it
swear
up.
now. Me.
Okay. He pinky swears you.
Okay, he's trustworthy guy.
He does the little, he wraps his finger around yours and then brings the thumb up to top to seal it.
Yeah.
No, listen.
All right, are you all, are we ready to head off to the fort? It's not too far. It should only be, let's see, 2 days journey if we move quick.
Sure.
Do we notice any of the shops had reopened or anything of that nature?
Oh yeah, sure. You wanna if you wanna stop by the market first, you can we can pop over. What are you looking for?
We might have to see. Might have to see what kind of dinosaur band-aids we can get a hold of, and maybe some kind of armaments if possible. I don't know how prepared we are for this excursion.
All right,
Maybe
if
some
you're
kind of,
if you're looking for armor, you're gonna be going over to the Grand Souk. If you're looking for somebody to take care of the animals, I've got a buddy around here. He's real good with them. He can. I was trying to look at your Hadrosaurus last night. He seems to have a little bit of a limp going on. I've got a buddy who can take care of that. You're gonna have to leave him here, obviously, but he's one of the best.
I look at Scrod and I say, he's got a guy for everything. I don't. It's up to you on what you want to do with
with Lenny?
Well, I kind of haven't even woken up yet, so I don't know where you think I am.
Scrod's still in bed. Scrod didn't wake up when
Scrod's still in bed.
Shit.
Well,
Yeah.
We can go shopping and let him sleep.
Yeah.
Does
Let's,
Scrod have a
Guess we can go move.
Does Scrod have like a shopping list anywhere that he may have left? Something?
Wait, I
get the
actually,
impression-
Scrod, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying, I get the impression that Strad's a man of simple needs.
Alright.
All right. So, hang on. I have put a link in Skype. Anything on this equipment list is able to be purchased at the Grand Souk. Anything off of the basic rules equipment list. If you guys don't want to futz with going through the whole list right now, we can. You guys can do it off stream. We can. Retroactively do.
The only thing I want to try to do is to be able to turn those bull hands into daggers, I need about 100 gold pieces worth of components. And then 7 days, obviously, to work on it. So, I want to try to acquire those components. However, I've only got 50 gold, so it may be a matter of doing some bartering / borrowing from Darkar.
You need to work the pole, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, working the pole.
The time is of the essence, so working the pole takes a little bit too much time.
Work the pole faster.
So I guess
really
if we want to retro through this to say that I know that it's 100 gold pieces, then I'll just ask Darkar for the other 50.
Yep.
I do have some butter ability, so
Well, good.
unless you're dead set on it, it's set on that. Then we'll just figure out from there. But that's fine. We don't want to involve hashtag meta too much time in figure out. I
Try to barter down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. How much Darkar are you going with Jacob? Are you gonna give him any extra scratch?
I was planning to look for items, so I'd definitely be with him.
Okay.
You have some bonus to persuasion, so
All right, so we'll do our shopping montage next time. Our retroactive shopping montage. But this part of it, let's say you do this part first, so that then we'll do the rest of the gold management after we do this. Yeah. So you head to the Red Bazaar first. It is slowly getting reopened after yesterday's turmoil. You are able to identify the merchant that you are looking for. He's a wizened old man with deeply tanned skin who sits sort of curled up in a tall chair with all kinds of alchemical components, hilts, everything. Jacob, as you walk up, you can tell that this is everything you would need and more to do any of your sort of transformations of magical harvested items. And he says in a creaky voice as you approach, he says, "You are a hunter, eh?"
Indeed. From the Bruise family. You may have heard of us if you're familiar with our kind.
Highs or lows?
Highs.
He slowly shakes his head, but his piercing blue eyes still are fixed on you with a look of intrigue. No, I don't know your family, but you seem worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm, if you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon.
You need components?
I do. I'm attempting to, and I'll pull out the ghoul hands. Like, I'm attempting to turn these into some fine throwing daggers.
He holds out a wizened hand to asking for the claw.
I'll hand him one.
He examines it, turns it over in his hands, and then hands it back to you as he starts opening and rummaging through drawers, setting out what looks like a set of tools, and then a hilt or a pair of hilts, leather wrapping all of the necessary materials. And he says, as he's rummaging through, he says, "Where'd you get the claws?"
Oh, I got them off of
Fell off the back
a
of
ghoul the other day, just here in the market square.
You were here?
I was. We helped vanquish the undead that threatened this square.
You saw a girl?
Yes, I attempted to save her. However, the ghoul had gotten to her before we got the opportunity.
Did she turn?
No, made sure of that.
She went quietly into the good night.
Head popped like a grape, if I recall.
Jesus fuck.
Was she was she a friend of yours?
She spent much of her time in the souk here, in the bazaar. She was no one's, but I thought I was closer to her than most.
Then she'd probably want you to
Sorry,
have
Paul.
this. And then I pull out the 5 copper that I took off the body and put it down on the table. This is the only thing she had on her at the time of her passing.
He picks up the 5 copper pieces and slowly sort of pieces through them in his hand, and then stashes them away in another drawer. And then he's made a small pile of components and materials in front of him that he just slides across the counter towards you.
All right. I'll look at him kind of cautiously as I start to pick things up. And what do I owe you for this?
He just shakes his head.
All right. Is there anything that I can acquire for you or anything while I'm out in my adventures?
I'm always looking for intriguing bits and bobs.
All right.
Yodson. He extends a wizened hand across the table towards you.
I'll take his hand in mine and Yatsen back.
Oh, your name is Yodson too?
No, Jacob. Sorry. I thought that was a greeting
okay.
you guys did.
Hey, only we can use Yatsen, okay? Let's get ahead of ourselves.
He nods his head and goes back to. Actually, he just sort of sits back in his chair, and is moving those copper pieces around in his palm one by one. So yes, you have all of the components that you need to turn those claws into paralytic daggers, or whatever the real name is.
Fantastic. Alright, that's all I need. All the shopping I needed to do.
Yeah, we'll pick up the rest of the. Everybody, let me know what you end up purchasing from the equipment list. If anything, we'll handle that first thing next time. What's Dakar and Nat are there. Kenneth, Scrod, and Xavier. What are you guys up to while these two are in the Grand Souk?
Bazaar.
The Red Bazaar. They're in the Red Bazaar.
I was probably going to go on the search for a heavy crossbow.
All right, yeah, you'll be able to pick that up for sure.
I was gonna go buy a pony.
A pony, that is actually going to be more difficult to find, simply because dinosaurs are the beasts of burden that are most commonly used here.
Oh.
Unless you meant a pony bottle of beer, which I imagine was your go-to.
That is also fairly easy to find.
Pony keg, yeah.
We'll resolve that at the beginning of next session.
Perfect.
So I've got so can I hold on. I don't you read my chat?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna wake up with a and then realize just from the smell that Dakar has been gone for more than 37 and a half minutes. And it's going to be like, oh, he left again. He's just wandered off on his own. And then suddenly whatever it is I didn't eat last night hits me. And I am in urgent need of a restroom.
Nope.
Where is one of these things?
There is a communal pit of sorts with seats ringed around it in the next room.
Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna I've had worse. So I'm basically gonna be like torn between urgent biological need and need to make sure my friends are okay because they just once again took the off and who knows what trouble they've gotten in. Biology wins out. I run into the room and I don't know how many hobos are in there or whatever, but a couple of people are going flying. And basically, I squat down over it and I'm going like and I'm just saying to myself, must go faster. Must go faster. And see.
And we'll see what everybody else ends up purchasing before we venture into the jungles of Chult for real next time on Tomb of Annihilation here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you all for your redemptions, your many generous and fucked up redemptions.
That is our group for sure.
That's the way to go.
And on that note, I'd like to thank the entire cast and all the Lord and Ladies of Fate for joining us this evening. Tomorrow, Star Trek is back. The omnipotent Q has found another player. Make sure you come by and wish Nate a warm welcome into the Lords and Ladies of Fate family. Swing by and watch how we implement the holodeck of many things. And help us boldly go where no redemptions have gone before. Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This upcoming Wednesday, we are back in the fantasy world of Remnant. Come find out if our wonderful huntsmen can tackle the pack of Ursa that they've stumbled into. Make sure you're ready Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for more Ruby fun. Then Thursday, we travel into a galaxy far, far away as Bruce Gaskin takes his players through the jungles of planet of Teth. Will the Imperial presence on the planet prove too much for our intrepid adventurers? Tune in this Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Time to find out. And then Saturday, we will continue our Rifts Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse campaign. This story is still getting off the ground, so we need you, Lords and Ladies of Fate, to help guide them on their adventure. Make sure you're there every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And if this is your first time already, please hit that follow button down at the bottom right corner. That means everything. And come check out our Discord channel. If somebody can throw that link out there. This is how we do all of our casting calls. And what's that?
Sorry, nothing.
Oh.
We do also have a Wednesday game. Did we announce our Wednesday game?
Yeah, we did Wednesday.
Sorry.
We're still recruiting for Solar Patrol and the Saturday Rifts game. So, Felix, if you have anything you want to talk about with Solar Patrol, while we got that.
No, if retro sci-fi. It looks like we have a lot of players, but not all of them can commit to a regular thing. So it'll be interesting.
So maybe a rotating cast is what we end up with.
And there will be just to hook somebody in, there will be dinosaurs and brains in jars. So if either one of those is your thing, no shame. We can do that.
What if both of those things are your thing?
Well, then you're going to be extra blessed.
Oh.
Would be my thing.
All right.
Thanks.
Then, of course, and then we'll be back next Sunday for another episode of Tomb of Annihilation. You'll see what we bought while you weren't watching us, and see how our team does with the crazy antics of trying to perform another distraction, so that we can steal something we not even sure that we were looking for. But that'll be fun because hey, that's what we do best. We improvise. And let's see. I was gonna do. All right, and I don't think I have anything else, but we're gonna start this raid for the Nat 20 show. Obviously, be only obnoxious as it is to let them know that we've arrived. Be respectful and help support more tabletop role-playing game channels. So until next week, bye everybody.